Hello, it's time for some Nuzlocking, and hopefully it'll be fine today, cause, I mean, we may or may not get to elesa, but, I have concerns. I have a few of them. It's gonna be interesting. Thank you for the posture check right at the start, hello. There's no Nuzlock, so true, get downing. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I know I still have like at least a bit more grinding to do. Cause let me grab Elisa's stats again. Invasa Gym. Yeah, she's got Pokemon out. Level 27 at the max for her Strike Up, and you see, I don't have a lot of options for that. And dealing with two flying and electric types. Baby will be like, Baby and Kitty don't like have weaknesses to that. You're fighting type, right? Yeah, so you're not. Can't be you. Big man will be fine. It's not great. Like all we've got is not taking super effective hits, but it's something. Just can't remember. Okay? We still have Little Pal, but we lost our only one with the type advantage, so that's like lovely. I know I caught Baby in the route up northeast from here. I'm trying to remember if I caught any in the northwest route. I think it might have ran back because I was like, there's trainers here. I want to say I caught something there though. Cause what route is that? And when? Okay, hold on. I think I caught something there, and then a horrible death happened. Yeah, it was you, Miss Timke. Yeah. Yeah, the gym trainers also have a lot of Emolga. One of them has two, which is fantastic. They're at least not her ace, so there's that. Zebstrika does have Flame Charge, but I don't think that's a problem for any of the Pokemon I'd be using against her anyway. Like, I mean, otherwise I might have switched to Puppy for, like, Zebstrika, potentially, since it's not a flying type. But, thank you for the host, Cossack! Can't believe it, I got hosted. The Geodude. Yeah, it's mostly gonna be these two who need a lot of training. And they're still weak enough that they can get a decent amount from the earlier route. And that might be for the best. So that nothing bad happens. At least they're gonna sweep. Yeah, I mean, listen, Kazakh, you're not wrong. If there were ever a point where this run might get kill, it'd probably be elesa. I mean, let me look at all the gym leaders because I cannot fucking remember. Right, after this we got Clay, ground type, then Skyla, flying type. Flying type's gonna be a trip. Again. Bryson's got Ice type, and then it's Dragons. I feel like, aside from, like, just the raw firepower that dragons have, they should be, like, pretty much fine. Plays Executor is scary? Oh, that tracks, doesn't it? That makes a lot of sense. Like, we don't... We'll see what my team's looking like by the time that I get to Appaloosa, but, like... I don't know if I think that's, like, particularly weak to dragons. Everything's weak to dragons, but... Hopefully at that point I'll have a ice type. I mean, considering I'd be going through Isurus before then, I would hope so. I'd hope I'd get at least a couple. So it should be reasonable. We'll see if I even am allowed to get there, though. I know I'd ran into a roadblock of sorts training out here just because, like, everything was getting to be too low level. So it's probably gonna be training in here that I want to do. Oh, right, this fun fucking trainer. The one over there, the psychic. No, I don't think you're psychic. That trainer who is a horror show. What were the wild Pokemon in here leveled like? Right, yeah, there's Sandal. Sandal and Yamask. Last time I tried grinding on soft fine level, yeah, it went bad. This game is a fucking nightmare. Jesus. You don't have to remind me with the clip. I don't want to think about cake. This is already bad. I don't know. Kitty's, I think, gonna take big damage from a Dark-type move. Big Man is obviously as well. Baby is not necessarily the best choice up against a ground type. Girly would be, like, basically fine. But Puppy is the one who needs experience. I mean, Puppy doesn't really need experience. Well, we might use her in the gym. At the very least, if she gets one shot by a grass and dark type, I mean, I won't be surprised at this point, but like, I'll at least be able to say it's like gonna be us. Do I want to use? Cause like, what's accuracy on sleep powder? 75. Yeah. I can use Magical Leap and go into Mega Drain, depending on how this goes. Wee. Bad is how it went. Oh! Right, duh. Super effective. Yeah, that was why I was considering switching to Puppy in the first place. My brain didn't fully complete the, like, oh, this'll kill in one hit. Lilligant's very cute. I love Lilligant. I like the new Lilligant. I like the Hisuian Lilligant, but I still like the original better. Hisuian Lilligant doesn't have enough going on, I feel like, design-wise. And you got your 30 points down, 36. Yeah. Yeah, like it's got the concept right. I respect very much what they did with Hisuian, but it's not as good. That is very fair, though. I personally love Hisuian Typhlosion. And, like, I'm warming to... It's not a form, but Ursaluna. It is, like, a weird departure from Ursaring, though. So, like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I would have liked a bear Pokemon, like, a single sage that had that kind of design. But, like, it being an evolution of, Ursaring. I don't know. I will say I was wholly unprepared for it, because, like, I did not, like, look up any of the new forms. I honestly... The only ones I'd seen were Zoro and Zoroark because of the one video. I didn't even realize that the starters had new forms until I saw someone playing it on stream. Like, if I had not watched that stream, I would not have known. Ursaluna has 140 base attack? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's very sarcastic. It's a shame that 3D models, I mean... Typhlosion is just like that now. But new Typhlosion is, like, really cute. Oh, it's a buddy! I mean, that's a fair take. But it's a buddy! It's just chill. Have a grand old time. I think it's adorable. Yeah, the ghost fire typing is so... I love that decision. It's really fun. Gonna be just bleeding healing items in this place. Should be fine to switch train now, but... Yeah, I still need to finish this as well. I got something pretty big spoiled for me, so, I'll get there. I keep meaning to go back to it, but, time. And distractions. Such as mobile games. Okay, you can't do anything against Yamask at all. Good to know. There is a part of me that wants to train Kitty. I mean, what do you, have? What is... Okay, let me bring up the type chart again. Not sure about 6 slots. Yeah, like... I built up my team pretty fast, at least the first 4 slots. With all just normal forms, because, like, the first area had a lot of Pokemon that I liked, but I never have used before. I technically have used a Typhlosion before, I think. I think I've done a playthrough with one. But obviously, you know, starter. Oh no, I did use one repeat aside from that. I used Jolteon, which I had used in my second playthrough of XD. But I like Jolteon, so... Whatever. It gives me good type coverage. Type chart. Ooh, Typhlosion, Torterra, Pink Gastrodon, Alpha, Gardevoir, Alpha Garchomp. Respect. I want to, for my last slot, I got a Alpha Mantine. For my one Alpha so far. I had been holding, like, I got my first 4 Pokemon in the first zone, because, again, there's a lot of Pokemon I want to use there. And I just didn't, I was, like, not planning properly. Because, like, normally I like to really spread out my team building throughout the plot of the game. Like, I'll usually not have my full team until 4th or 5th gym. Did not do that this time for whatever reason, my brain. But, stopped her there, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I get into one of the next zones and grab, like, whatever, like, alpha really appeals to me from there. And Mantine. I've never used a Mantine. They're so cute. I love how fucking massive the alpha form is. Also, hi, Watermelon. Okay, so, Ghost versus Ghost. Yeah, it's super effective, so training Kitty would be a bad idea. Which is what I thought. So. Girly would be a really good pick. She does not need experience right now, but Girly would be a good pick. Is Dark? Yeah, Dark is super effective against Ghosts. Alpha Garchomp level 85. Holy fuck. I know I wanted to get, like, one of the, Hisuian forms for my last slot, since I don't actually have one yet. Aside from my starter, obviously. So I'm deciding what I want to do for that. Ever Crobat is really... That... Fair. I really like Crobat. It's like, it's not a huge favorite, but I really like it. Partially because I got a shiny one in... It's either Sapphire or Emerald. I still have it. Unlike my copy of Sapphire, depending, you know, it might have been from there. I found a Golbat in, I think, Meteor Falls. A shiny Golbat, just, like, without looking. Puppy! Puppy, I love Glaceon. The Sinnoh, evolutions are maybe my favorite. Maybe. I know for sure Leafeon is my favorite. But I'm not sure whether I'd put Sylveon or Glaceon first for, you know, aside from Leafeon. Hey! Hey, don't insult my baby! She's so fancy. I think Leafeon is very nice. Please don't use... Thank you for using Santum. Leaf in the forehead. I mean... I kind of see what you mean. I don't agree, but I understand why that would be unappealing. Or why that is unappealing to you. I wish your speed was, like, better, honey. Like, it's not... Ooh. It's not good. I was expecting that to be one hit, but yeah, Mega Drain is lower power. Forgot about that. I think it's a very pretty design, personally. I like it a lot. It's got good colors. I like grass types, so. But yeah, I'm not. Those three are my top three for sure. I'm just not sure of the order beyond Leafeon. I also really like Jolteon, Umbreon, and Espeon, though. I also like Flareon and Vaporeon, do not get me wrong. But of the original three, I think I'm most attached to Jolteon. And I think more so Espeon than Umbreon? I don't know. They both got great designs, so like... Petalo's base 30 speed, ouch. Oh, honey. Yeah, what was my team again? I could literally... I'll bring it up right now as I'm training. I know I posted it before. Right, girly. So let me open up this game. Let me play 2 Pokemon games at once. So I need to recall what I'm doing in Arceus. Fuck yeah, girly. Let's go. Lilligant with its stress and its hopping around its base 90 speed. That does seem strange. I'm glad, but yeah, that does seem strange. Now, between Payback and Feint Attack, I know it's doubled if you... Yeah, if you're slower, but... Otherwise, yeah. It's... Feint Attack's a bit better. I mean, I guess I get overall, you know, the more mature form is gonna be faster, but yeah, that's a little goofy. Okay, my team in this game is Typhlosion, Jolteon, Drifblim, Lopunny, and the Alpha Mantine. So I still have that 6th slot I need to fill out. Yeah, it's like, aside from Jolteon and I think technically Typhlosion, it's all Pokemon that I haven't used before, which is I like to do that kind of thing. See getting to use new mons. Yeah, Lopunny. I like it's weird that I, of all people, have not used Lopunny. I did not see an Alpha Lopunny. Or no, I did. I think I caught it. But like, for some reason... No, it was... I caught the, Baneri from the zone, from the, like, forest in the first zone, and then found out about the Alpha Baneri. But at that point, I was, like, attached to my current Baneri, so I was like, I'll make my Alpha something else. Yeah, like, I remember coming across the Alpha Lopunny, the guaranteed one. And then, like, at that point, I already had my little baby. I was like, I can't replace her. Like, I knew there were Alpha Lopunny because obviously people were talking about that on the internet. But, I didn't make an effort to hunt one down. I was just like, baby, that's mine. Also, I like starting with the base form. That's very fair. Yeah, the echoey voice can be, depending on the cry. I can definitely see how Glaceon in particular would be kind of... But yeah, like, I'm a big Bunny fan, but somehow I've never actually used Lopunny. So I'm glad to finally have the opportunity. Yeah, exactly, you understand. I get attached to my team members easily, which is why, like, under normal circumstances when I'm not Nuzlocking, I get my initial 6 and they never change. Lopunny are fun. I know there is, like, another normal type I was, like, debating and using, but I was like, I don't really want to have, of all types to overlap, normal type. Felt a little. Blanking on what it was, though. But I was like, that slot's filled. But yeah, I'm also, like, I don't often go for normal types, although I'm also the type of person to go for, like, whatever's cute, so... You know. It's like 70% is it cute, 30% is it a type that I haven't covered yet. But yeah, I remember for, when I was a little baby and I played, yeah, Fire, I had like 2-3 main team members. I had my, Swampert and Gardevoir, and, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I used my Legendary. But I don't, like, remember anyone else, because I think it was just, like, whatever, I'm just using these two. Because I was, like, 8 or whatever. So it's like... That is the age to bulldoze through the game with, like, 1 or 2 Pokemon. I think it was, like... For Diamond, Pearl, Platinum... I had more of a set team? I'm not sure if it was a full team that I kept consistent. But, regardless, Gen 5, I know in at least Black I ended up with 7 team members because I just had too many Pokemon I wanted to use. I'd have to check to see what they were, but I remember my, 7th team member was actually, Minchino. Barely had the opportunity to use it. And then, Gen 6 came around, and I, like, caught all my team at the beginning, and I was like, I don't want to do that again. You know, have a 7th team member who never gets a chance to shine or anything. I'm just gonna keep these 6 until the end of the game, but then it kind of sucked, because I already had my full team before, like, maybe even the first gym. No, I think it was a little after that. Maybe before the second. I know I had an Aurorus, so that might... If I did some investigation, I might be able to figure out based on that. But, I want to say it was my last team member. Anyway. That point on, I always, like, make a point to, like, really slowly build up my team. Throughout the game, so I'll have, like... I'll catch, like, maybe 1 Pokemon before the first gym. And, like I said, usually finish up by, like, before the 5th or 6th. And until then, I'm not even using, like, a full team. It's like Pokemon main plots. It's like, it's not challenging or anything, but, like, it's neat. It's fun. You are the exact opposite of me in that regard. Credilli used to be my favorite fossil Pokemon, and then it became Auroras once Gen 6 happened. They're good Pokemon. Slept on Credilli, yeah, fair. It's a nice fossil Pokemon. There is a piece of my heart that really loves all the fossil Pokemon from Gen 8 just because they're so ridiculous. Not favorites, but like I like them like, yeah. I do not know Credilli's weaknesses offhand, actually. I don't remember. It's grass and rock, if I recall. Right. Shoot, what would his weaknesses be? Ice, 4 times, I would imagine. Is rock resistant to flying? I don't think it is, because I think that's ground, so I think it'd be weak to flying. Steel. Or unless... Was grass resistant to steel? Rock is neutral. Okay, so it is. Weak to ice. I can't... I want to say it'd be weak to steel. I don't think grass is resistant to steel. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm thinking of something else, I think. Yeah. So flying, though, I'm gonna say it's weak to flying. Would it be weak to bug? I'm glad my iPad screen has fallen asleep because I had the type chart on there. Rock resist, huh? Thought that was just ground. Oh, I think ground is like... No, it's the other way around. Flying is immune to ground. Weak to bug. Rock doesn't resist bug. Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure because, like, it would make sense for rock to resist bug, but... Ground does not resist flying. Cool. Okay, so it's weak to flying. Wait, it's a rock type. Duh. What else is 3 out of 4? Grass is resistant to ground, I believe, so it wouldn't be weak to that. Fighting. That'd be it. I also really love these quizzes. It's good for me. I need to practice my type effectiveness. Honestly, like, not bad weaknesses, because those are not rare to come up against, but... Not that I know shit, but, like... Dude's pretty alright. I'm looking forward to this. Metagross weak to Ghost. Steel, Psychic. Was Steel persistent to Ghost? That seems bizarre, but considering you're asking, and the obvious response is no, Unless it's a trick question. Okay, I'll avoid, you know, relying on the fact that you're asking the question, and I'll say my instinct is to say it is. Is it not? Depends on the gen. What? I'm sorry, excuse me? How does that work? I would just have an ability that, well, I don't know I would have an ability that resists ghost. So, resist a ghost until, like, oh my god, what? I didn't realize that they removed a resistance from steel in Gen 6. Why do they? I mean, I guess because... Well, no. I was gonna say, like, they wanted to make Seal less good, but it's not like... Because, like, they specifically gave Seal an advantage against Barry. Because it wasn't, like, powerful enough attack-wise. It's still the best... Ah, right, just defensively. That makes sense. And also, Steel resisting Ghost doesn't really. I can sort of see the logic of, like, Machine isn't gonna be afraid of a ghost, but, like... Rotom! So, yeah. They fixed it. They made it better. That does mean that this type chart is going to be outdated in a way besides just that it has fairy type. Not outdated. Too up to date for this game. Technically. I don't think that's ever gonna come up, but it might. Ghost or just bug. Oh yeah, it does. I feel like I did know that, but I sure did not actively remember it. Weird. I guess it is, like, charting out common fears. People are more afraid of ghosts than bugs, aside from the factor of, like, you know, bugs are more common to encounter than ghosts. Spiritomb and Sableye have no weaknesses. Oh. Oh, I see. Right, yeah, because they're ghost and dark, right? To memory. Yeah, yeah, and dark was dark weak to bug? I kinda. Yeah, it is. I forgot about that. I remember Psychic being weak to bug better than Dark being weak to bug. Cause like I understand the logic in that one. Bug is strong against grass, Psychic and Dark. Yeah, bug strength, like bug advantages. Grass and Psychic make sense. Dark seems weird. But yeah, it's like, what are you gonna make bug strong against besides grass and Psychic, I suppose. They need to keep giving bug weirder type advantages. Yeah, it's strong against, like, steel or whatever. Who gives a shit? It currently has a disadvantage against steel. But I do think it'd be funny if they just flipped it. Use Beautify to dunk on Signy's Cacturn and Shifter with Silver One. Oh! Yeah, that does sound powerful. Fuck him up. Yeah, you're out some dark types? Ugh. Poor Sydney. Goodbye. Now, we're at 22 experience points. How good is that for you? Because, like, not being able to... It's a decent amount for Puppy, which is a good sign. Not like a ton, but... Okay, so in 10 fights you would be up to 24, and we need to get to up to 27, I believe it was. But at least, you know, getting everyone up to the level where they could reasonably train in the next round would be good. It's like, I'm happy with that. This might end up being just a grinding stream, but like, that's fine, honestly. That's fun sometimes. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about... Well, Kitty could still be Switch trained. Because that's what I'm doing right now, anyway. I was gonna say Kitty is weak to, most stuff in here, so... Cillian Quillfish has an evolution... I'm sorry? Oh, right, it does! I completely fucking forgot about that one. I think that is one of the Hisuian Pokemon that I had actually seen before the game came out. Because, like, I have a habit, not even really intentional, in Amorous. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one until after the game came out. I saw it through... I forget where. I think on Tumblr or something, someone posted and like, look at this fucking Pokemon. Yeah, I was gonna say I have a habit. Yeah, a habit with Pokemon games. I guess games in general, where I'll watch the initial trailer and be like, "Yep, I'll get this," or like whatever, and like I won't watch any like later trailers or anything, so I will not know shit. Not spoiler avoidance, I just, like, kind of forget to keep up with it. Although I did do that for Gen 5, where, like, I watched, like, maybe the initial announcement. I think I did that, at least. Nothing else. I avoided it as much as possible. And this was the best generation to do that with. With there being no Pokemon from old games reappearing. It was such an amazing experience. Just like being blind for the entire game and like having everything be new. So good. I then proceeded to have like, what was it? Want to say most of Gen 6 spoiled for me? Was that it? Yeah, it's like one of the 3DS gens. Just because it was like fucking everywhere, and like that was fine, but like it was like a noticeably worse experience. Yeah, I do like that we got Black 2 and White 2, where they just brought in all the older Pokemon, so we had like both experiences of like a game with like no previous Pokemon available until postgame, and then just like here's the region, and you can also use older Pokemon. Ooh. Yeah, super potion, for sure. Yeah, because, like, it is canon that... Yeah, it's pretty far away from the other regions. Makes a lot of sense. It's cool. It's like, I like this style of tribute to Gen 1 a lot. Because it's less, like, in your face, like, remember Kanto? You know? Yeah, I mean, the real world inspirations are that far away from each other. But I couldn't remember for sure if, in Pokemon canon it was. Like, it was cool having it be, like, throwback to Gen 1 in terms of being, you know, treated as if it was a whole entire new game, you know, no past Pokemon, no nothing. And like there is obvious inspirations. Like I believe no, I'm thinking of Kalos, where the first forest is modeled after Viridian. But like it being tonally that, you know. No direct like here's that thing from Gen 1, but like here's what Gen 1 felt like. But with a better design region, because Kanto is boring! Sorry, Kanto fans, it kinda sucks. Yeah, Johto was... I love it as a region, it's so good. As a game, and the Pokemon available? Yeah... Yeah. I said this before, essentially. You couldn't even get Ampharos and Crystal, what the fuck, man? Come on. Like... Johto feels very much like what Kanto should have been. Where it's like, this very basic region that's still got, like, a distinct culture to it. Rather than just being... kinda default... flavorless. Like, don't get me wrong. Kanto has some appeal to it, aside from literally just Lavender Town. No, like, there's good stuff about like Kanto's design as a region overall. Like, I really like that the 8th gym is in the first town. I liked the post-game cave that's in Cerulean. Like, I like the, like, circular design in that... That's probably not the right term to be using. The, like, you know, the things that give you a reason to return to the older parts of the region. Also, you know, the Victory Road connecting to Viridian as well. Just like the lack of biomes. Yes, that's it! That's the nail on the head. Right there, like, it's just all, like, grassy, like, forest and occasional caves, and, like, that's really what, like, every game past that gets right. I can't remember for sure about, Johto. I think Johto had enough of, like, interesting use of, like, the ocean side of the region, I would say. Not that there wasn't that with, Kanto, but, like, it felt better than, Cinnabar a little bit. What I remember. But yeah, like, it's either just, like, grassy field, forest, cave, or, water. Yeah, like, Johto it's not that much better in terms of biomes. But it feels better? Mountain area, yeah. That could help. I mean, I think for me, it's also, like I said, the level, the, like, clear, like, culture, thought-out culture within Johto that, like, evens it out. But yeah, like, Gen 3 onward, I would say. Well, Gen 3 wasn't amazing in that respect, per se, but it did have, like, all the area around the volcano in Gen 3 was really good. Like, I really liked how they had, like, the town, I'm blanking out the name. Verdant Turf, which is known for having, like, really great air because it's, you know, in the right location relative to the airflow from the volcano. That's really, it's just, like, not polluted at all. And then on the opposite side, you have, oh, what's the town with all the soot and such? Totally blanking, but you know which one. Where it's, like, completely the opposite. I don't know, it's like cool seeing how that part of the environment shapes like everything within this like huge radius around it. It's really well thought out and it's cool. But I think Gen 4 is where they really started to get it. Where, like, in part just because you had the, like, snowy area, you know? Yeah, the snowy area, the massive mountain dividing the entire region. All that good stuff. Yes! Meteor Falls. Yeah, yeah. Meteor Falls is also really good. And Sutopolis, yes. Plus, yeah, the rain is also... It helps a lot. Ooh, and Pacific Log Town was really cool. Like, that's a good usage of the water. You know, all the water in the region. Just like having a town floating on water is cool. Oh, and it had, did you mention? No, Fortree City. That was also really cool. It used the environment really well. I would say, like, between the volcano, that's, again, affecting everything around it. I know Lava Ridge Town is also interesting in that. And the people living within the forest with the tree houses and, like, using the water where, like, you know, in one case, you dive underneath and you go up into an inactive volcano and there's a whole town in there, and then there's also Pacific Log Town. It's cool. Like, super tall grass areas, that too. Yeah, like, they found a way to make the grass areas that, you know, more interesting. And right, also the underwater parts, of course. Underwater's really cool. They had a good theme, if I recall. Been a minute, but I like the soundtrack. Mount Pyre, yes! Mount Pyre was also really cool. I like that a lot better as a Pokemon graveyard than the Pokemon Tower. It's not bad at all. It's one of the most interesting parts of Kanto, for sure. But like, it's not as interesting because it's like, it's not a graveyard, but it's still very man-made. And it's just like a building. Like, the design isn't really interesting. But Mount Pyre, cool. I think, like, by default, a graveyard is, like, even if it's not designed in a really interesting way, it still is, like, interesting for, like, the, you know, just, like, acknowledging that kind of thing, you know? Map super interconnect. Yes. Yes. Partially upped by the water. There's a lot of cool stuff with that. And, hi, Machio! And, like, the, all the towns that were near the shore had something interesting going on with them. Or at the very least, yeah, like you mentioned, several harbors. Like, you know, you had, Slate Park, which had this huge beach that you arrive on. And that was so good, like, as an intro to that area. Then you had the, like, the more of a resort town with, Lily Cove, which, like, I've always thought if I lived in Pokemon World, that would be where I'd live. It'd probably be ridiculously expensive, though. But, like, ideally. And then there's also... Oh my god, what was Teen Liza's town? It's an island rather than a shore town, which, I mean, an island is all shore, but you know, that's like a different distinction. Lily Cove at the Lighthouse. Yeah. But, oh, I know it starts with an M. What was it? But it had the space station. That was cool. Moss Deep, thank you. So that was really interesting. Having, like, the space station out on the little island. And then you have the Psychic-type gym leaders who use a Soul Rock and Lunatone. I'm not sure if that's something I realized before, if that just clicked for me now, but, like... That's really fucking good. Thematically connected to the space station, and also... Psychic types. Also, having 2 gym leaders that are, like, psychic twins is fun. I like them a lot. A Mark side has all the Reggies. Yes! Reggies. I guess... Whatever. I was gonna, like... think about the pronunciation. It's fine. Yeah, that shit was cool. The usage of Braille was cool. The, like, required, like, team lineup was cool. And 1 dragon and 1 ghost in Gen 2 and they sucked. Yeah, I was just like... I just seen someone bringing up the fact that, Lance is more so a flying type master than a dragon type master. Because there was only 1 dragon in Gen 1 and 2 dragons in Gen 2. Counting, you know, the Dratini line as 1. So, like, his Pokemon are all just, like, flying types that are, like, vaguely dragon-like. But yeah, like, it seems like they cared more about that kind of thing. Come, Gen 3, they started to realize, oh yeah, we should, like, try and even this shit out. And, oh my god, the ones they added. I love Dusclops, I love Bayonet, I love Sableye. Shedinja's really cool. It's not a big favorite, but I, like, conceptually, it's really cool. I love the, like, unique ability. A very cool Pokemon. Love the lore. Flygon is a big fave. Altaria is adorable. I like Rayquaza. As Taylor Legendaries go, I like Rayquaza. And then I've mentioned this before, but Latias is my favorite Legendary, just period. It's so cute. She's so cute. Baby jet plane. Yeah, being able to get all that shit before postgame, like... Also, Evergrande City was... gorgeous. It did have the problem of Victory Road always just kind of sucks ass. But, like, other than that... Yeah, like, just visually, what little it... Come on! Come on! At the very least, the Pokemon League area I remember really loving. The walk up to that. Listen. We ignore that part. We focus on the actual Pokemon League part. That part, I will fully admit, sucked ass. But that's kind of just how, the area around the Pokemon League is. Like, could we stop doing this? I mean, I guess they did. Despite still being a cave, I think Alola did that really well. He was a lot more interesting. Because, like, you know, part of it was, like, the mountain climbing. Yeah, everything sucked until Gen 5. Yeah, that's fair. I guess the Pokemon League is more, like, that specific area is, like... That really sticks in my mind. It's very visually appealing. That's the word I'm looking for. Gen 5. I'll be honest, I don't remember a ton about Gen 5, the Victory Road area. I remember the actual Pokemon League being gorgeous. Yeah... there wasn't much going on in Gen 4s. It's really weird how they didn't have, like, shit for the Pokemon League up until that point, because, like, you would think there'd be, like, at least a small town around it with, like, people who wanna, you know, watch that shit. I don't know. Something like that. I, like, what little there was of the League in Gen 4, I did like. Because it is impactful in that sense, because, you know, being on just, like, a high cliff with this massive building, but it's very plain otherwise. You know? It's like, I want to see, like, that idea just, like, expanded to more thought put into it. Like, it's a good concept at its base, but yeah, the Sword and Shield, I really like how Sword and Shield took us to more of, like, how the anime makes it work. I mean, I guess it's more so the anime's approach with the Pokemon League, but, like, that always felt better to me, lore-wise. Where it's not just, like, a single trainer goes in, battles 5 people in a row, and this just happens, like, whenever in the year, I guess. They're just always available. Instead of having it being a huge tournament with, like, other trainers competing. It makes a lot more sense, it's more interesting, it's more fun. And having an audience for the gym trainer, the gym matches as well, also makes sense. That's very fair. That's very fair. Yeah, like, finishing that thought, gym matches in the anime were also very, like, tournament-y, to be fair, so both are true. Anyway,
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable! Thank you for the hydrate, hello.
Huh?
As someone who... Also, thank you for the villager. As someone who generally likes the Elite Four, like the characters are in each of the Elite Fours, something about the designs. Huh. Did it not show up? Let me refresh, mix it up again, because I'm pretty sure it's working because you saw your host earlier. I wonder if it just glitched. I generally like the designs of the Elite Four. There's just something about the way that they design them that's, like, really appealing. So I miss that. I miss not getting, like, this group of, like, really powerful trainers with cool-ass designs and shit. But I loved everything else about it. But yeah, so many of my favorites are Elite Four trainers. Elite Four and, like, a couple of champions. Phoebe, Wallace, Steven, Grimsley, Caitlyn. A lot of good ones. I can respect that. I can respect you disliking that much. Because, like, I'm of two minds on that. On the one hand, I like that we got a bunch of new characters every generation, because, like, you got a lot of variety, and there's, you know, you meet a lot of people, see a lot of the culture of the region. But I liked also that Gen 8 really focused on developing its, like, core cast a lot. Including, to an extent, the gym leaders, some of them. I like that we saw the rivals again in the tournament because it makes sense. And we get to see, like, a sort of, like, conclusion for them. I like that we saw the gym leaders again, because, like, it gives us more of a chance to, like... I don't know, it's not like you get a lot of chance for character development within the tournament, but, like, you see stuff with, like, you know, what the fuck was his name? The Dragon-type gym leader. You know the one. People shipping with Leon. I'm terrible with names. Him being in the tournament when, you know, obviously Leon's right at the top, that makes a lot of sense. So, like, I like that from a lore and storytelling perspective. But, yeah, it's like, you miss out on the surprise of, like, you know, who the fuck is gonna be in here. But it... Yeah, I'm split. It is also something I liked about the Alola Elite Four, because, like... Raihan, thank you. Most of the Elite Four are the trial captains or other characters that you met throughout the game. And that stipulation I add only so that I can cover Mullane. The other two that we knew before Elite Four were trial captains. Or Kahunas. I mean, he was previously a captain. Mullane was. And then we got, like, one new character. I've mentioned this before, but it's funny how, like, what reaction Kahili got. Because everyone was like, who the fuck is that? And it's like, me too. That was how I felt when she showed up. Because it's like, oh, this character I know. Oh, this character I know. Oh, this character I know. Who? But it's funny how people were, like, so confused about that when every generation prior has been 4 total mysteries for the Elite Four. Kahili, the golfer. Unless you're saying that for the bit. She was the flying type specialist. But yeah, like... I really like that it was, you know... The Kahunas, the trial captains, that's very fair. A lot of people have forgotten her, and for good reason. She was, we got nothing on her. She, given her name, it's obviously not the case, but she reminds me a lot of, like, all the white people living in, Hawaii, taking up all the property and, like, driving prices up for the locals. Gentrifying everything, you know? Because she's a golfer, and you never see her just, like, around the region. But, like... I'm not saying that was the intent with her, and obviously... she isn't. But, like... As far as first impressions go... Yeah. It was interesting seeing flying Elite Four member. And, like, looking back, I do like that there was one character that we hadn't met within the Alola Elite Four, and it wasn't all people we knew already. And I like that one of them was Mullane. Because, like, we didn't get a chance to fight him before then, because he was a previous trial leader, or a trial captain. And obviously he has his backstory with, names. Professor. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. All that's coming to mind, though, is Hal. Which is not, that's a rival. Kukui. He had a sister at Kukui, which was fun. So yeah, there was that. And then the champion bit was weird. Weird in, I think, a good way, but weird. Because, like, you had the whole setup of, like, in Sun and Moon, there was no champion, so you became the champion and then had to fight how to keep your seat as champion. That was really cool. I love that that we've at least once had this happen. And especially as a foil to, or, you know, opposite of what happened with Blue in Gen 1. Then, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon had, Kukui be the champion because, like, obviously he would install himself as champion. And it was, I guess he positioned it more as like, you know, here's my final trial for my brand new Pokemon League. You have to beat me. I don't think it was bad, but it did make for like a kind of goofy champion. I do like that we at least once have gotten a professor as a champion though, and I like of all the options, absolutely Kukui. He makes the most sense. He's the most like raring to go kind of character. I love him. He's great. He is my favorite of the male professors, I would say. And then my favorite of the female professors is his wife. I like Burnett. I think they make for a great couple. Ridiculously attractive couple. They're fun. They're very sweet as well. I'm glad Burnett still got to be relevant after her game. And honestly, the design update for her was perfect. Like, I liked her design in Dream Radar names. But the update for Sun and Moon, ooh baby. Ridiculously cute couple, you mean us? Not even what I said, Miku, but I'm still gonna agree with it. Because you are right. That is us. It's so true. But yeah, no. Like, I like Juniper a lot as well. Because, like, she's fun. She's got a fun design. She's a fun character. She's neat. I'm glad, Niku. Yeah, Ultra Sun and Moon were, like, surprisingly hard as far as, like, mainline Pokemon game stories go. I remember everyone, like, Ultra Necrozma particularly is noted as being really hard. I got really lucky and, like, instantly found Ultra Necrozma's weakness. And that battle was, like, nothing for me. I managed to put Ultra Necrozma to sleep and just eviscerate it with Moonblast. That's very fair. Yeah, it's like, it's not... It still is a Pokemon game. I think... If you turn off experience, sure, it got to be pretty spicy, but I feel like you probably did that and still had no problem. But yeah, it was definitely balanced around having that on. The experience all. Because that, I believe, was on by default. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But... to it. But yeah, it does have the honor of being the generally agreed upon hardest mainline game. Not that that means much. But I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. I would say at this point, I would imagine Legends Arceus probably overtakes that. It's not, like, hard. But it's got... It feels like it's got more of, like, a reasonable challenge than a lot of mainline games do. I'm not, like... I'm 4 areas in? I want to say? I'd have to check. So I don't know, you know, what the full game feels like. 11 hours of work. I'm glad you're done. Yeah, I mean, there's also Gen 4 having Cynthia. You know, the game up until then isn't hard. Cynthia. Oh. Why am I switching these two? I probably could do one more battle with the BP, and probably want to head back and heal and grab some healing items after that. Depending on damage. Situai, Gulsvad, Ramen Ball, Salassal, Oratorio. Try using the Ganadel. Yeah. Yeah. I kept my Poikpal as a Poikpole because I saw Nagandel and I was like, I'd rather have the baby. You know? Poikpole is adorable. I didn't like Nagandel. I think the concept is interesting, but I like the cute little baby. So yeah, I kept my Poikpole as a Poikpole throughout the entire game. Can't remember otherwise, because I think, oh, this is one of the games where I actually did repeat my starter, just because I loved, the Poplio line so much. Like, I usually pick a different starter for the second, third game, rather. Blech. But for Ultra Moon, I had to pick a Poplio again. And I'd also used, I'd intended to go through Moon and Ultra Moon with, Rowlet and, Litten, but I ended up not really doing much in either of them, so... That is very fair. That's very fair. I just had to use the baby. Well, now that I've healed the baby, I could do a little more. Well, if I'm gonna be running into Sandile, though... Like, it's probably fine, but... I don't want to go off of probably. I should have got Ultra Boost on the move up to shield. Ooh. Fuck, that makes me want to go to the wormhole again. That shit was fun. Good mode. Great. Why did random moves, right? It's always like a little baffling when they use the super effective move and then switch to not very effective, but I have to remember they don't. They aren't smart. God damn, that's a powerful circuitry. You can probably handle this little guy. You can at least take one hit from this little guy. I'm not gonna be that down on baby to think that she can't do this. You have to trust your Pokemon a little bit. Yeah, you're fine. Swift never misses. Max rates on shoot. That, yeah. What are you kidding? Oh god! My entire life flashing before my eyes. Okay, so I just turned into someone else for a second there. You can ignore that. This entire 2 hour, hour and a half. I like guessed and then I looked at the clock. Do you see that though? Do you see that? Do you see that little fucking sliver? Thanks for suddenly liking? Okay. Well, I was just like sitting here and not doing anything. Ah, Kitty, at least get the kill and take the experience. I feel dead. That is such nonsense. I know I should have healed, but like... It did over half health. And like... a reasonable amount over half health. I really didn't have reason to think that it would not kill. What the fuck is wrong with whoever came up with the Nuzlocke? I was so satisfied. I'd done like a lot of good grinding. I was gonna head back. I was gonna get some potions. I'm gonna heal. Did I have reason? Damage roll. I know, but like... I know it's like slightly randomized, but it's usually like pretty insignificant. The range is usually not very wide. At least it's a normal type, so it's like not a huge loss in terms of like type coverage, but it's a huge loss for emotionally. It is a bit of a loss for this gym. Is it really? It's never... Is it really 0.85 to 1 times? It's never felt like it really mattered. Again, I haven't been doing, you know, Nuzlocke up until now, but like it's... I've never noticed it being like... even enough to really tell at times. Right, I need to buy healing items. I really do, because like... I don't want to be walking on eggshells in every single part of this game. Just because, oh, potentially this could do a slightly less damage. Potentially it could crit. Like, you know? There's a certain amount of, like, it's a Nuzlocke and I have to be... You know, but like... I don't want to be a baby about it, where I'm just like, oh, my Pokemon's at, like, 80% health. You know? My pro Nuzlocke Pokemon challenges recommend just grinding on uber low Pokemon. That's so, like, I really don't like that, though. Like, that's just really... Like, it's boring. And, like, I'm okay with, like, occasionally a Pokemon dies while grinding, you know? Because, like, I'm okay with there being, like, a little risk to grinding. I've had a little too much happen while I'm grinding here, though. You know, it's gone a little too far. But, like, I don't want to skip down to, like, grinding against level 16s or whatever. And, like, taking 5 hours to get a Pokemon to the right level for a gym. Yeah, exactly, like... I am getting closer and closer to being okay with using rare candies. Because this sucks. It's not fun for me, it's not really fun to watch. Not really want to grind little pal, but... Yeah, like you've mentioned, Gen 5 is really bad for doing that. That wasn't even, like... For same level, that was... not a lot of experience. Same level, not split at all. Why did I have to, like, change Pokemon? It's fine. Using level cap roll so that... Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. And that's what I'm intending to do even with grinding anyway. I might just... Honestly. Because frankly... I mean, let me check something, because I do want to see how long I've been doing this. I don't care particularly about, like, speedrunning my Nuzlocke playthrough, but... Yeah, grinding is boring and bad content. Yeah. Like, it gives me a good opportunity to just, like, sit here and talk to people. Let's be real, mostly to you. But, like... Aside from that, yeah, it's just, like, it's not... Again, it's not interesting to watch. Not fun for me to do, either. Which is a bad combination. That might convince me. Wait, no, it's like, yeah, okay, I've done... This is my 8th stream so far of that, and we're on the... What number gym is Liz? Let me see. 4th gym. Oh my god, I forgot to put... Oh, hi, hello? Yeah, baby just got fucked up because... Didn't deal quite enough damage. There's just a little sliver left. And needed the kill, but, well, I like that... I like that you misspelled it as money instead of monkey. It was fully my fault. I'll concede that much, but man, it's maddening. It's maddening having, you know, it's like that little teensy sliver with a nearly assured kill. Emphasis on nearly, of course, but like I'm not that delusional, but you know how it is. Yeah, like 1 HP. I know there's a thing where you can, like, estimate the amount of HP based on the HP bar and all that. I want to say that's... What site is that? I was using it recently. For, it was like... No, it was for capture rate. Rather than estimating HP. That was it. It's like I remembered using, like... This little, like, show how much HP is left. Based on the bar. Yeah, I think... That has thoroughly discouraged me from actually trying to be a good kid and grind my Pokemon the normal way instead of hacking in rare candies, cause... Not that I'm scared of my mistakes fucking me up, like, I like making mistakes in Nuzlocke. I like when deaths are on me, like, I hate it in the moment. I'm glad. I still need to edit that one. I've been putting off editing for no good reason. But it's a good clip. I like when deaths are my mistake. It's frustrating in the moment, but I like the outcome of, like, I learn more. But, like, you know, I think it's time to just be a basic bitch. Also, okay, clock is still accurate. I'll save state before I save. Because God knows what'll happen. I'm pretty sure that was just a, the other emulator I was using. That I can never remember the name of for some reason. Melon DS. I know it's a fruit. But that's all I can remember. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure that's a Melon DS thing where the clock freezes and fucks up your save. Sucks because I do like the emulator otherwise. I like that it doesn't have shitty people involved. But that's my way it works. Okay. Right, rare candy is considered medicine. This sucks. But we're doing it. Sweet Bomb I remember being pretty good. Yeah, 80 physical. Do you do physical mostly? Yeah, I'll replace Vine Whip. It's literally the same except for lower power. At least it'd be kind. Yeah. I think you understand. Especially considering my current lineup. Hi, Lee! This game finally broke me and I'm using rare candies now. So that's where I'm at, in case you're wondering. 27. Right, yes. Thank you. I'm not gonna learn Torment. I don't know why I even considered it. Yeah, like, I wanted to be a good kid. I did this with Mystery Dungeon 2, where it's like, I don't want to use save states. And then the game beat it out of me. It was like, hey, what if you die in, like, floor 10 of a dungeon? What about floor 15? What about floor 17? This, I mean, 60. Probably better than Nightshade. It's got, like, really low PP, though. Having Hex as my, like, regular feels pretty good. Haze. I'm not gonna use Haze. I know myself. I can definitely see a situation where Haze would be really useful, but... I have 3 gym badges so far! So, that is also motivating me to use rare candies. Inflicts damage of any Pokemon with the same type in the area around it. But that is really weird. I forgot that's how Synchronize works. But yeah, it's like, I'm always stubborn about wanting to be, like, a good kid, and, like, I insist on, like, not having any Pokegen Pokemon from my, loading decks. I kinda, you know, I'm that kind of person. Yeah, this is stream number 8, and yeah, I'm doing it once per week, so... I love Pokemon, I love that I'm doing, like, a stream with the mainline games. Don't love it that much! Don't love it enough to do, what would it be, 4 months? Of mostly grinding. Chip away. What does that do again? Stat changes don't affect the target's... Or a target stat changes, okay. It does a decent amount of damage regardless. I would take that over the flinch chance, honestly. Finally, one for you. Okay. Now I've stopped being a little bastard. I can, Did I heal them before this? Yes, I did. Now, I forget if the scene over here happens first. It does. You're looking for Team Plasma, right? They ran into the amusement park. Come with me. This feels safe. They're not here. Let's ride the Ferris wheel and see if we can spot them. I love Ferris wheels. The circular motion, the mechanics, they're like collections of elegant formulas. I remembered that N was, like, weird, but I didn't remember how weird. First, I must tell you. I am the king of Team Plasma. Long pause. Getsus asked me to work with him to save the Pokemon. Long pause. I wonder how many Pokemon exist in this world. Anarcho-monarchism. That really is what it is. I forgot he only says 3 things to you. My Lord N! You're safe, sire! There's no problem. You're a part of the people we brought in to help us save the Pokemon. So you're under my protection as well. Go quickly and let my battle cover your retreat. Now then, Parfait, do you follow my logic? If true, your words please me. Ah, then the future I envision. Perhaps I can't beat you here and now, but I'll battle you to buy time for these members of Team Plasma to get away. Do you think the Mushroom Kingdom operates under anarcho-monarchism? That, you know, it would track. It would make sense, somehow. Oh, bet you got level 22s. I just use rare candies. You wish you were me. Darmaka, Yeah. Your turn. Anarchism and monarchism are inherently opposed. It's the Mushroom Kingdom. That does make sense. Mushroom Kingdom on one hand is like a reasonably normal fantasy kingdom. On the other hand, it's kind of funky. Something going on over there. Sigilip. flying, and rock, I believe? Because it's... I'm gonna check that. Sigilif, I know it's part flying type. It's a part ghost? Psychic flying, neither of the above. Depth effectiveness, it is weak to rock, ghost, electric, ice, dark. I don't want to have a fighting type up against it, though, that's for sure. So... Kitty, maybe? Or girly? Not girly, fighting type, no. Kitty would be good because psychic type. I would think. They also match, you know? Fuck around, use Ominous Wind. Oh, I knew you were gonna be defensively awful. Your Pokemon look happy. Funny jank deck, let's fucking go. Big Man would resist, at least. And your stats are pretty good, I remember. Reasonable special defense. What is Kitty's? Kitty has... How is that 41 special defense? That doesn't seem right. How are you the best at dealing with that? It's like, Sidewave isn't... your defense is even better. Your defensive stats are, like, comparatively really good. And this is a level 2 Sigilif. Okay. If I recall... Girly should be... It's a flying type, though. But... Aside from that... Okay, weaknesses for Scraggy... Fighting, flying, fairy... immune to psychic. But yeah, if it has any flying moves, that's it for Girly. Because clearly, you're pretty powerful. Meanwhile, is psychic resistant to itself? Psychic. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So, will... you'll either take neutral or lower damage. Lower special defense, Air Cutter. Yeah. I really hope it doesn't, but it probably does. I love the combination of, was alerted to Siphon critical hit, Jesus. And then it happens. The best option probably is to use Yawn here. Yeah, Siphon isn't even particularly powerful. The risk here is Air Cutter. Potentially critting. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna happen, like, right this turn. Crit? No, actually. Okay, so don't wake up. Yeah, it's got a high crit rate, which is exactly why I was worried about it. What is your physical attack? Zen Headbutt has lower hit rate, which is a bit of a concern, but it is asleep. Attack 20, special... Okay, yeah, no, not gonna be worth it. Psybeam it is. Yeah, no, that's... I suppose so, huh? I was hoping to do at least a decent amount, but... You're gonna be taken out by air cutter. You're gonna be taken out by air cutter. Kitty could survive a hit. You're gonna be taken out by air cutter. Let's thank you for the raid! Welcome, 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 welcome! Hope you had a good stream! Let me give you a shout out. This sucks. Sigil Life sucked last time. It sucks this time too. More Pokemans! Welcome, Nobel! Hope you had a good time with Pokemons. If I can get confusion going, that could be nice. Yeah, tough it out with Big Man, that's what I'm thinking. I'll use the opportunity to use Moonlight. Cause not a lot of health or damage right now, but like if Sigilif wakes up and gets a crit on Air Cutter, need to poop out to do things. Understandable. Thank you for the lurk and thank you for the raid again. And welcome, mommy. Yeah. Of course. I somehow forgot Whirlwind does that. Welcome, little pal. We're not going to keep you out here. This is also a Nuzlocke. I forgot to put that in the title. Look. I always forget about that. Let me do that real fast. Oh, hang in there, big man. I'm glad you used Tailwind. I was worried it's gonna use Air Cutter because it was up against a grass type. But yeah, yawn. You were already going first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for sure. Oh, thank God that wasn't a crit. Risky, I guess it's going slower, but... Oh. Yeet the baby! So true. I truly hate Sigilif. I love Sigilif as a Pokemon, it's cool as hell. Don't like Sigilif here. I love how useless Tailwind was, though. Maybe little buddy was faster, and that's why, but... Scraggy. Yeah, I want to switch out. I don't know why it took me a second to remember that Scraggy is a part, the fighting type? This would be funny, but I'm not going to do it. Who would be good against... Well, I mean... No, you wouldn't be good against Scraggy because Scraggy is resistant to Psychic. Willpower would do, like, fine, I would think. Not weak to it, and, what's your stats like? Defensively, like, alright. Oh, yeah! It's been a while since Gen 6, but I forgot that it was kind of awkwardly balanced with the experience share. Even if I lose, is it different from the future I saw? What, are you getting visions of the future now? Don't like that. Thank God Swagger missed. This is taking so much out of me for being a battle against a trainer with a level 22 Pokemon. The result was the same. But who? Who are you? We're to think about coverage moves. Yeah. You're quite strong. But I have a future that I must change. And for that future... I forgot he does this! I'll defeat the champion and become unbeatable, unlike any other. I'll make all trainers fear their Pokemon. Just try and stop me. If you want to be together with Pokemon, your only hope is to collect the badges from each area and head for the Pokemon League. Try and stop me there if you dare. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird trying to, like, mentally sort through, like, is it gonna be better to go for stab or super effective or physical versus special? If your conviction is not strong enough, you will never be able to defeat me. Well, I'm glad I did that battle after leveling up. Bit of a nightmare. You can get some lemonade. Need that shit. Did that say selected, or pointed to the selection you had? Because this is going for the vending machines is not the greatest time. I love hammering the A button. Yeah, Psychic is just, like, insane. Truly. Psychic damage in general, plus, like, it's powerful. As a move. I'll get one more and then I'll call that good. Pretty sure we're good to do the gym now. Decided not to buy a drink. Yeah, you know, after like 10 of them, I decided I don't want a drink. Not for me today. Where even was the gym? Certainly not in here. A lot of type coverage, but nothing that's, like, good for it. Oh, right, yeah. 2 steel moves. Ugh. Fun stuff. Gym was... This was the battle subway. Oh, Nimbasa City. These are the stadiums. Here we are. Nope, musical theater. I was like, yeah, that seems showy enough for Elesa. No. Where the fuck was the gym again? Imagine if it was just in, like, a random ass building. This is a weird problem to have. I'm lost. Was it? Where were you? Girl, hold on. Wait. Was it? Oh my god, I'm a fool. I walked straight past it. It's a very small building, though, to be a gym. Right, it's the cars. How about it? I can see your surprise. Would you have ever guessed that this gym is a roller coaster? Okay, let me fill you in. And take this, too. Cool. Water. In this roller coaster gym, the first step is to get in the car. Next comes the platform. There you can change where the coaster is going. Sometimes you continue by riding the cars of opponents you defeat. That's how you aim for the gym leader. By the way, electric-type Pokemon don't do well against ground-type moves. Yeah, You don't say. Okay, so a lot of the trainers in here have... Emolga. Like I mentioned earlier, so... Don't really want you to be up front. Instead, other typing concerns. Aerial Ace, Flame Charge. I don't think anyone that I'm going to be using for this gym is weak to any of those, aside from obviously a baby's weak to Aerial Ace. Ah, pork chop. Naturally. No, I think I'll start over here. Car, please. Thank you. I think you cut off a bit of my hair in there. Oh, right. I think this is the one that's like the fast track away from, Elesa once you beat her. I thought I had a choice. The illusion of choice. Alright. Yeah, you're the one with 2 Emolgas, I imagine. Your fashion sense. It's kind of Novema Town-ish. Yeah, you look like you're from the suburbs. What an insult. Okay, Kitty, you are supposedly really defensively good. I think the move here is to Will-O-Wisp and, use Hex. Yeah. Ooh, double team though. I don't like that. I don't like that. I forgot Emolga really love double team, don't they? They're quick little guys. Hex it up though. Alright, let's see. Not a lot. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for not being ridiculous. That's the 1-2 punch, though. It's funny how the first trainer you battle is, the one with 2 Emolga, and later in the gym, there's a trainer with 1 Emolga who's, like, 1 level higher. Ugh. At least the Elisas are physical. Right, yeah, because, it would be... you also get the, the stat, lowered from that. What did you just do to me? Pursuit. So Big Man's also gonna be a bad idea. No one's really good for this, then. I can switch to a baby, betting on it's gonna, it's gonna be using Pursuit again, and go from there. That is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Yeah, literally. Okay. Considering Elisa's I stumbled at her name. Emolga also no Pursuit. It's a little bit of a problem, because all my Pokemon that aren't weak to flying are weak to dark. Not resistant to rock, right? It's just ground. I'll check that. Rollout should work. Rollout should be the best option, really. But I'm gonna check. Yeah, weak to rock. That's what I thought. But doesn't hurt. Thank you for using double team. That could be good, could be bad. Better hit. Ooh, not one hit. Not one hit. At least Pursuit is physical and also Aerial Ace is physical. Why are you using Spark? Do you not know Aerial Ace? That could be a problem. On the other hand, it could shock a baby out of using rollout, which, nope, this will be fine. Well, I have a few concerns. Ooh, static would suck, wouldn't it? That'd be annoying. But yeah, Elesa's both have static, which figures. You'll never know. And yeah, yeah. Bubblepedia doesn't list the any details on the Pokemon. I know Cerebi does for the trainers, only for Elesa. I don't think I have cherry berries, but I'll check. That would be a good idea. Actually, you know what? I might. They're pretty common. No. Sadly, do not. It wouldn't be a bad idea to give this to one of you. Only 10 HP, but could be what saves ya. Okay, if we can super effective ice type attack, no. Not gonna be worrying about sleep here. Probably. You didn't wait for me. Mean, hate me. And you have the Blitzel, which any of you should be able to fight. So I'm gonna use a baby for this, because the baby needs... I would like for a baby... Well, over-leveling the gym leader might be a little... But, a baby is gonna be going up against Substrika. Roll it more like Fruit Roll Up. So true! You know, you're right for that. Rollout is, of course, risky. But also... Right, it's only ground type that's super effective against electric. Great! Very least this Blitzel isn't doing much, so... Yeah, you're gonna use a fire type move? Against that baby? You gonna try that now? It seems more like you're commenting on the rollout I used on you. But sure, yeah, the roller coaster. Why I switched out this pocket, I don't know. Next trainer also has 2 Blitzel. So a baby should be fine for that. Probably just gonna use Flame Charge though. Please come pick me up, Uber. Uber. Please. Hi! Are you cool riding a roller coaster? No. When you ride a roller coaster, the speed can make you dizzy. I'm gonna make your head spin with a Pokemon battle that's just as intense. Alright. As you say. On a roller coaster, I'm just teeth clenched the entire time. It's not for me. Bad for my health, probably. Not a thrill ride person. Although the tower, though, that I generally enjoy. Like one that raises you up real slowly and drops you. Something about that. You can get behind it. Been a long time for obvious reasons since I went to amusement park, but it's also not something I like did frequently. So more of a state fair person. One of these days I'll actually go to like Ren Fair or something. That feels up my alley, but I never have. Should probably heal before anything else happens. Well, there's only one other trainer, but it feels like there's so much more just from looking out here. Oh, yeah, once you go up there, you see there's nothing. I forgot it does this. Silly. So she's in the next car. I don't know why I didn't change my Pokemon when I'm going up to fight an Emolga. I think Big Man is the play. Yawn turn 1. Don't think 1 Pursuit's gonna kill, so that should be... Should be alright. Not like I have any other choice, so... It's fine. I like how it's like separate encounters from the first time they talk to you and when they're actually considered like a trainer that's noticed you. Funny little programming thing they did, apparently. Had to have them say something for the actual battle. Yeah, Yawn. Burn also did work really well, but this is a bit safer, at least. I love Emolga freezing in place with its mouth open. Just funny little guy. Not Zen Headbutt. Yeah, no. Although Zen Headbutt might have been... You're not faster. Never mind. Yeah, I didn't think that would do too much damage, because Pursuit isn't like... When it's not going after a Pokemon that's leaving, it's not too bad. But yeah, I was gonna say Flinch might have been good, but he's not very fast, Mr. Big Man. Makes sense for a Muno to not be super fast, because it's a doily, it's just sitting around. Sleeping, dreaming. A strong and honorable trainer, oh wow. You flatter me, I am gonna go and heal, though. Hope you don't mind. I think I probably would have been able to go to Elesa and then, like, take the the car back, but, like, base speed to 24, ugh. Yeah, that about figures. They're just chilling. They're not trying to go fast. What do you think Muna's life is like? Although they seem like prey animals, so that's probably not great for them. Then again, a lot of prey animals are very slow. Funny how that works. You know, grass doesn't move fast. Veggies, all that. But when you're being chased, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Now it's time to pray. Now it's time to pray for Elesa to be nice and good to me. Could've been cool for you to drop me off up ahead anyway. That is very fair, yeah, a lot of the slow ones have a stealth fence. I do remember, yeah, I do wonder the wool of like a sheep. Does that make it like harder for them to be eaten? No one, yeah, maybe. Because they're the first that came to mind as like slow prey animal. I know it's obviously like mostly for warmth, but like. Could see that being the case. You know, like, while I was gone, you could have gone back on your car if you wanted to just, like, have some fun. Or were you feeling a little motion sick? It's fine. So good. Okay, first Pokemon we're going up against are the Emolga. I think I do want to use Kitty for the first one with, Will-O-Wisp to decrease the damage from Pursuit and Aerial Ace. And then I might change to Big Man for the second. Did the fantastic speed leave you dizzy? My beloved Pokemon will be the next one to make your head spin. That's all you're gonna say. They knew she was gonna be popular. They knew. They knew they were making a hit with her. Volt Switch. Right, you do have that. Now, depending on who comes out, that could be a problem. The other Emolga. Yeah, not about tracks, isn't it? Okay, damage from that was... I'm assuming their stats are the same, because it'd be kind of strange if they weren't. You and your Pokemon are shining... Yeah, shining brilliantly. See if I can talk today. So that was... 25 damage. Right? Yeah, 25 damage. With a range of, like, potentially 0.15 more. Let me do the math real quick. 25 times 1 divided by 0.85. Up to 29 damage. Up to... So, potentially a range of 25 to 30 damage, assuming that was, like, the worst possible damage that you can take from Volt Switch. Volt Switch is special, and Kitty has stronger special defense, I believe, but also burn. No, you have stronger defense, so, if the special defense move did that much, depending on how Aerial Ace compares, 60 power compared to Volt Switch has 70. Okay. So that should be fine. Emolga does also have Pursuit and Quick Attack, but those are lower power in general. And also both physical. A lot of math, because I can't really afford to heal right now. Even for base attack and special attack. I forgot to check that! Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Decent amount of damage, but not enough to kill. I should have figured it was going to use another of those, though. So this is gonna do, like... Yeah, it's not amazing. But next one should be another Volt Switch. It's Super Potion. Yeah, 40 damage. You just like that move, don't you? Like, it's not super effective. Oh, baby. Okay, cool. Does it have a stronger chance of... I don't think it does. I think that was just, like, full odds. Yeah, full odds critical. That'll happen. Glad I healed. No, that's not a full heal. He would be 1 HP down. Hi, Watermelon. Welcome back. we're having fun over here. Oh, fresh water would be enough. Oh no, I've used that. Right, duh. Sucks because I can't now use Hex or Will-O-Wisp, but it is very good to know. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Another critical hit? What are the odds? What's going on? Does this game hate me? I mean, I think we've established that much. I was gonna say, it's good to know that a critical hit from what is probably its strongest move against Kitty still doesn't kill from full health. I mean, that was 57 damage. So, using that same formula, a crit would potentially go up to 67 damage. 1 in turn 56? Jesus Christ! It would be very bad if I used... It would be very bad if I used Will-O-Wisp and the crit happened again. But I don't think I have another option. I mean, like... Tell me if I'm missing something obvious here, but if I just keep healing, it's not gonna... Like, I'm never gonna get anywhere. So, I think the best option is to assume Volt Switch, use Will-O-Wisp, heal, Hex. Please no more crit. Thank you. If I end up killing them through just attrition, that'd be incredible. One of these times she's gonna switch to her Zebstrika, and it's gonna be a horror show. My entire team's gonna die. Because I was planning on switching with the prompt. Pursuit? How much PP does Volt Switch have? Volt Switch at base has 20 PP, so it's not because she ran out. She just is like... This... If it gets a crit, it'll kill. But... What can you do? Yeah, you're still using Pursuit for some reason. Weird AI, but sure. Level 28, let's go. She probably is set to, like, only use her Ace as her last Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if the gym leaders in general are set to do that, just because it's, like, such a thematic thing. Crit Volt Switch would be 210 base with Stab and Super. Crit Pursuit would only be 80. Okay! Right, yeah, no, that does make sense that it would still use Volt Switch into Zebstrika. Zebstrika does not have Volt Switch, though. Nope, Zebstrika doesn't indeed have Volt Switch. Which is a problem, because Zebstrika is higher level, and that Volt Switch, if it crits, will kill. I don't think crits ignore burn. Surprising. I know they ignore stat changes. Otherwise, it might have. I think it might be only defensive, so against the other Pokemon. Don't ask me why. I just like to find that for you, but I think the move here is to heal now and then use Hex next turn on Substrika. Because I'm gonna assume that Substrika is just gonna keep using Volt Switch as well. It's been so consistent, aside from like the couple of pursuits, which, whatever, that does ignore burn. I know 1 in 16 isn't a lot. Like, it's not that rare. But what is my life right now? What's happening to me? Crits is what's happening to me. I'm getting critted. Can I, like, do... How many of these? 6. Okay, I still have a decent amount. Yeah, I guess burn is, like, considered to be just, like, another stat reduction. Lightning Rod. Ooh. I mean, that's not really useful to get rid of. Doing the mental arithmetic here. Because I didn't switch that time. But it also didn't deal a ton of damage. And it doesn't have anything that's super effective against Kitty. Kitty currently is at... half a 6-4 is 32. A little over... That in one hit did, let me see. Definitely want to burn it. I do want to burn it. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, ideally I would want to use burn while the Emolga is out. So I'd switch into getting burned. But if it's not, I can use Volt Switch again. It's not the end of the world. Oh, Jesus, a base 100 attack. It's not the end of the world if I Will-O-Wisp the Emolga. It's a wasted turn. But it's not the end of the world. What I could do is heal here and then Will-O-Wisp next turn if it... regardless of what it does. I'll use this as a tester. Because if it goes straight back to using Volt Switch, that gives me a turn where I know Kitty almost certainly won't be killed. Yeah, you're just using Spark now. Yeesh. Okay, so that is... How much damage is that? 64 minus 36. 28. 28 plugging into that formula. That was less damage than last time by, like, a single point. Maximum of 32. I tried to switch back to the window! I X out of... I'm a clown. My phone is blocking the fucking Desmame. I'm gonna try moving it and, like, hoping it doesn't. I haven't saved in a minute. Yeah, I was trying to switch back to the tab after switching to... check shit. Bad idea. I knew this would happen at some point, but it's like, it's fine. I know where the button is. I don't know. Hey, Jimmy. It's good to see you again. Well, don't I feel amazing? I feel better prepared. Now that... Not that close. Oh my god, wait. I'm very panicked. Yeah. Cause, oh my god.
Killtrocity.
That's what just happened to me as a Killtrocity. Time for a speedrun. Not that much of a speedrun. But... Would y'all care? Would y'all care if I, like, just turned off Nuzlocke until we get back to her? Thank you for the Hydra and the posture check. Hello. Yeah, because, like, if I have to care about that... Again... No, I definitely don't want to do that. Oh, I feel like a clown, which I am. It's accurate. Yeah, I deleted Vine Whip because it doesn't have anything special. Yeah, returning me to where I was. Okay. I think I'm not gonna speed up for this. But after. Okay. I was spamming the B button because I just didn't want anything stupid to happen. Experience will be a little goofy, but not super goofy. Yeah, how is everyone? I feel weird now. I'm glad nothing, like, significant happened besides beating trainers before then, and the 5 million criticals. Now I know I need to Alt-Tab every time because I can't trust myself. Can't trust my aim. That was wild, though. Running the demo, Switchtopia, hell yeah. Hope you're having a good time. One K pace to save before you even get the full release. I understand. I forget, did I want to get Chip away? Did I do that the last time? Yes, yeah, I replaced Headbutt. Okay. I don't know why I didn't save before the gym leader. It's like, not like I would have abused that, obviously, but like... Just in case stupid shit like that happened. What did I have set to the fast forward button? Because I cannot fucking remember. Hotkey config. Let's see, fast forward is tab. Okay, yeah. Thanks, right, yeah, I need to accept. Oh, it looks great when you fast forward, doesn't it? Especially when I fast forward for this scene, because this shit's slow. This doesn't feel fast forward at all. Sprinkles just carried you through the entire game. Yeah, valid. I'm glad, like... Yeah, it's like, it just makes it look laggy. So this might not be doing anything. Can't believe Anda's the king of Team Plasma. I'm glad at least, and like, I might regret this later, but so far, the battle is going, like, fine. It's surprisingly better than I had anticipated. So that was nice. I think, honestly, if I keep up with the, just, like, Will-O-Wisp, do 2 Will-O-Wisps at the start. And it's so... I love Anna. He is a real character, but I love him. Yeah, a double Will-O-Wisp to get both of the Emolgas low on health, and as soon as one of the Emolgas faints, I'll use Will-O-Wisp again, just so I can get the Zep Strike as well. No, I'm gonna intentionally burn that move. I'm gonna intentionally burn that move on healing or tax. Because I don't want to give myself an advantage because I know it's gonna happen. Emolga's great, though. I love Emolga as a Pokemon. Having a time with it right now, though. But yeah, like, I want to essentially bring myself back to where I was. 5 million crits aside. Hell yeah, Gen 4 GTS, let's fucking go. I still need to try out that whole deal. Seems neat. I will bring out Big Man so we can get experience reasonably. Right, Chippy? I think I used someone else before Big Man, but... yeah, of course, Air Cutter first off. No crit, though. Pretty sure I know how to do it. I can't remember if I've done it before, but... I've done shit like that with the DS games. Connecting to, I know I had at least once, modded my 3DS. Using that kind of method. Or that was like how you would still access the, eShop. But yeah, like, I have nothing in particular I want to do, but I want to at least try it out, because it's really cool that people are doing that. This is moderately more interesting than grinding. Maybe. Hi, welcome back. Of course you're gonna use Whirlwind. I was gonna say, if we got Little Buddy again from Whirlwind, that would have been incredible. Perfect recreation. Alerted to the postage you left, Cyber, yeah, not the issue here, buddy. Don't crit, thank you. Not Nuzlocking right now, but it would have been annoying. I'll still heal. I'll buy more. Well, I'll buy the same amount of lemonades, roughly. I keep wanting to adjust based on my new knowledge. But also, I definitely don't want to do that. I'll take my one advantage of hopefully having less crits this time. Praying to God. Watch as fucking, like, the Emolga don't crit, but the Zebstrika does. Just to fuck me up. Alright, they're still scraggy. Sigilyph is, like, sticking in my mind so much as, like, the big problem with this fight, so... I forgot about this. Scraggy... yeah, I think I used a little pal. Granted, any experience that Lil Pal is going to be getting here is going to be mostly negated, I would imagine, by rare candidates for the next gym. But, it actually hit this time. That's annoying. Please. And I see this, and I just think of the one fucking Tumblr post with, like, and just saying, hospital. Every time. Alright, time to get some lemonades. I think I did, like, until I hit, like, 272 or something. Nah, that'd be more than that. I had, like, 8 of them. I was doing this for a hot second. I love lemonade! How many is that? Do I want to get? No, I'll get 2 more. And a fresh water. I loved Mache. Because I know I had like 7 left by the Elesa battle, but I'd used a couple. Alright, let's go heal, and then I'll save state before I do the gym. Just in case I'm stupid again, or in case things crash. Always a possibility. I fell out of the habit of saving constantly in this game after switching to Desmond, apparently. Oh, I'm envisioning HD 2D Pokemon game. We never will get it, but Octopath style, please. I just like looking at the nurse's sprite get fucky as you like walk away from her. I was like, oh yeah, the one like kind of goofy thing about Gen 5. For the most part, looked lovely. That shit was a little silly. It's a little bit goofy. Also, saving takes the longest time in this gen. Hell yeah, boys! Let's go! I'm glad you got your trade. Yeah. We bought ya. I've been insulted by you before. In a different timeline. You know, I bet the trades on that GTS are a lot more reasonable, given the higher age range. Between both, like, only older fans are gonna be playing Gen 4 again, and also the setup required. That sounds really pleasant, actually, to be browsing GTS that's not filled with, like, trade me a legendary, you know. Whistle for a Feebas. That'll do ya. People love them some Feebas. Speedrun. Every so often, this reminds me, I've considered going back to, like, Gen 3 and completing as much of the Pokedex as I can. Just for, like, I don't know, posterity. No, not the right word. But, like, to have done it, I don't know. Maybe one of these days. Then, you know, transferring that up through generations from there. You can get, like, a pretty decent amount through just having, like, even just XD. XD and, like, one of Fire Red or Leaf Green. You would need, I think, XD plus all 5 of the GBA games to really get that going. It's not gonna, I'm just gonna use. But, like, yeah, Gen 4 fire types are, would you please? This is going away this time around. That's true. Could I know she's used double team, but still. Double team strats every single time, plus paralyze. That's a mean combination. Would you not? Glad I'm not doing this with Nuzlocke rules on. I'm glad I didn't go this way last time. What's the odds on Hex? Who has Swift again? I, like, entirely can't fucking remember. Oh my god, it was... Here's my Minchino. It's a bit of a problem. Don't think I have any guaranteed hits. Now that that baby's gone. Really gonna waste all my fucking healing items on this one Emolga. Yeah, this is really reminding me that there isn't, like, a lot of, like, accuracy raising stuff in the main games. I'm really used to that being, like, a thing because of Masters now, but... really didn't exist. Oh, you suck so bad. Why do I have to deal with you? What are the odds on your moves? Psybeam is... yeah, okay. If I can land Confusion... How about this is gonna be nice and fast. Doesn't help that Spark does, like, a decent chunk of damage. Really trying it. Oh, suddenly my appreciation of Emolga has lowered a bit. Hey, let's go. And confusion, not that it's gonna really matter, because... But... Could be useful when you wake back up. Everyone hates Emolica because of this one gym. Yeah, I believe it. Fine, I'll use Moonlight. Imagine Emolica wakes up and immediately hits itself in confusion. Girl, I wish you would. More double team, huh? I'm glad your evasion still isn't at max, somehow. Let's go! Emolica are so cute. Regardless of what I just went through, they're so cute. I'm gonna go out and buy more healing items. That was a nightmare. Yeah, like, they're good, so, like, they got it all. Can I... Am I allowed to move my... Hello? Finally accepted input when I pressed A. I love using wireless controllers. I love using wireless controllers. I love that these are standard now. It's so cool. Yeah, give one more and it should be pretty good. I love going cordless. Yeah, you should stick with wired. Mostly my problem is, headphones going wireless. Sound quality sucks. It's bad for rhythm games, which is half of what I do with my... That's half of what I use my headphones for on my mobile devices. So you can imagine. I need more paralysis heal, actually. Ooh, Houndour, though. That's a good Pokemon. Puppy. But yeah, as a mobile rhythm game player, phone's no longer having... This is such a tangent. This is barely even related to the, controller thing. But phone's doing away with, the audio jack. It has ruined my life. Oh, I do like this team. Chikorita, a good choice. We're gonna see what the Wonder Trade runs people do. Those are cute. I think I'd be down to do a Wonder Trade run of a game. Not with Nuzlocke rules, because I'm not insane, but like... Hey, rich boy. You know, I keep having to clear my throat. My life is pain. Um, I said I would turn off Nuzlocke rules, and I'm keeping that way. I'm not insane, but like, so far, no deaths. Pretty good. That's very fair, Elo. I honestly haven't had difficulty with that somehow. I might just be really lucky. But yeah, like, I'm not even like an audiophile, but they are noticeably lower quality. And it's like, I'm usually fine with it, for the most part. Like, I don't have super high standards, but it's noticeable enough that I'm like, I wish I could just, like, stick with, you know, using my corded headphones even when I'm charging my phone, you know? There's splitters, but, like, I don't know if any of them are actually good. And it won't, like, fuck with how long it takes to charge or whatever else. And it's like, different phones need different things, because some of them have the DAC built in, some of them don't. It's a mess. I would be, like, more fine with it if there were good USB-C headphones around, but there aren't. Like, the only, like, good ones I'm aware of that are still available for sale are, like, $200. I think it's been getting better as far as, like, more been releasing, but, like, the market's very much leaning towards... Yeah, you're using AirPods, right? Which, by the way, I will never use AirPods, because hard plastic in your earbuds are a nightmare. I have small ears, so it's not good for me. Yeah, $200 for headphones is a lot. Like, I would be okay with that for, like, studio headphones that I'd use at home, but not for something that I'm going to be using on the go, you know? Certainly not for USB-C ones and not, like, actual proper audio jack. Because I'm sure the audio quality is, like, better than wireless, at least, in that case, but... I'd rather invest in, like, headphones that are good for 200. Not just good for USB-C. I will say it'd probably be useful for me to, have over-ear headphones. Just so that people understand that I'm listening to music and I won't be able to hear them if they call my name. I think my managers are slowly realizing this, but, it's taking a minute. But yeah, it's bad. Especially since I got, like, the official Samsung, dongle for USB-C to audio jack. Or other way around, I suppose. But, like... It's really, like, I can't use it while I'm, like, walking around, or it disconnects. But, like, within a couple months after getting it, it's already... It's already like that. I might be able to find, like, a better one, but I hate having to use a dongle in the first place. Thank you for the save. I will do that after this battle. That is a good idea. No one understands my, dilemma as a rhythm gamer. Especially since I just got back into Love Live, the original mobile game again. Hey, don't use double team. Like, I'm a gnome,
and you've been gnomed.
I can't believe I've been gnomed while I'm redoing my entire gym challenge. Thank you for the gnome. Yeah, I recently got back into the original Love Live mobile game. And I hadn't been playing rhythm games much for a while. Like, I occasionally would go back to, like, either of the Idolmaster ones just to screw around, but that was it. But now, I mean, I'll see if I'm still sticking around with Love Live after 9th anniversary ends and it's less generous, but honestly, depending on whether you care about being able to read anything, the Idolmaster games are better. If you don't give a shit about that. But Love Live has some interesting mechanics with, like, scoring more recently. Yeah, Love Live has 2 mobile games. One launched 9 years ago. And that's just like a regular 2D rhythm game, no, like, 3D music videos that are common in idle mobile games nowadays. And then one's the School Idol Festival All-Stars, which is not really a rhythm game. It's supposedly a rhythm game, but it's more like team building strategy. It's interesting if you care about that kind of thing, but it is a bit more dead. That one's pretty recent. It's got a better story by a long shot. A lot of people have complaints about the more recent story, but it's still got more meat to it than the original. Gameplay's interesting. Requires a lot of investment, and it's confusing at first. Original Love Live, though, regular School Idol Festival is just like rhythm game. There's not much explanation needed. Like I said, it does have some interesting story mechanics going on recently with encore skills, where like certain cards can repeat other cards' skills, and there's like weird shit people have done with that. But you don't need to give a shit about it. Anyway, yeah, it's if you want a rhythm game with idols where you can actually read shit, Love Live. If you don't care about that, I would say A Million Night Theater Days. Starlight Stage is good, but Theater Days is still, like, even now, after a lot of updates to Starlight Stage, it's still a lot more refined, I feel. It looks better, overall, it feels better to play. But I mean, like, ultimately, these kind of games are a lot more so about being invested in the franchise, so.
You're going into orbit, you stupid mother.
Thank you for the par field. Alright, these things get reset when you go back in. But yeah, no, Love Live is old. It's... I don't know if it was one of the first, like, idle rhythm games on mobile, but it's certainly possible. Because it is 9 years old. Might be the oldest one that's still running. But yeah, it is very simple, and I would have to imagine cheap to keep running. Aside from, like, maybe the art. So that might lend to it. Can't believe someone's finally spent all their points. Worth it for the par field. It feels like everyone in here has been hoarding and hoarding and hoarding, and And yet, somehow is enough to spam hydrate at me. How could this happen to me? I didn't even fucking save after that battle. I mean, the intent was to save before Elesa anyway. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the highlight somehow. Mew, so true. I think that's literally the first time. It's been sitting there all this time. I suppose there's less appeal to it in slower chat. Thank you for potentially being the verse. Okay, so we want up front. Yeah, Kitty's already there. We're good. But yeah, it does kind of just build up. I personally tend to save mine for like goofy shit like buying all the emote variants. Okay. Attempt number two, accidentally. I'm gonna keep it to mostly doing the same thing. Because again, I'm stubborn and I don't want to like take advantage of my knowledge. I almost would enjoy it if she did crit exactly that amount of times again. Because it would at least be funny. Crit right off the bat, okay. Would it be the unlock emote? That might be. I'm not sure I've ever seen someone use an emote without having a sub, except from follower emotes. I honestly can't say I've looked for that. I kind of forgot it was there, but yeah, might be. It's definitely one of the more invisible. I love that emote! Hoopa! That's really funny, actually. If he crit again, this could be disastrous. We're on 256. I don't have much of a choice, do I? Yeah, everyone just kind of plays Priestess there. That, yeah. Yeah. I imagine a lot of people... Wait, no, you didn't even switch! That's surprising. I imagine a lot of people want, want to use redeems that are more, like, showy. I know I used it for a streamer I watched a lot in the past, though. So I just like... Yeah, I want to use emotes, but I don't want to spend $5 right now. It's nice that's there. Do I want to gamble on using Hex? I think I do, actually. But mate, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time. Yep. Knew it! If you crit... I was gonna say, if you crit, I'll kill you, but I think that's the game plan regardless.
Thriller.
Thriller. Okay, I don't have to worry about damaging you at this point. I do have to worry about you damaging me, though. Oh my god, you... Yeah, I've been burning them just strictly for the sake of using hacks. It is pretty vague. I'm assuming you're going to use Volt Switch. What do you know? Hey, glad not have to worry about static. This time? It does also reduce physical attack, which is nice for aerial ace and pursuit. My heart dropped so hard. Even now, there's so many crits. Like, this is definitely over, significantly over average. Did the stream die a little bit when that happened? Yeah, no, I'm gonna be using lemonade. Oh my lord, you're still getting crits after all this time. Well, at least you're burned now. At least they're both burned. It sucks because like the only choice for me right now is to use tax, because I can't. If you crit again, you'll kill Kitty. I guess I could outlast them. Wait until they use Pursuit. That's probably... I'm just winning Omniboost. I want to do that, but it's only a chance of the Omniboost happening. So it's hard to rely on. Oof, only 10%. I assumed it was higher than that. Oh, a 10% boost rather than 10% chance of boost. There you are. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but the damage isn't gonna outdo what Hex can do. Is like... higher than crit chance. You're not wrong! I've been critted like 100 times already. You're right, so like, going by those odds. Don't mind me, just, you had mentioned your name earlier. And I'm very forgetful. I wish I could, like, just, like, add that as a note, like, in Discord, you know? Ami, right. Thank you for the follow, Ami. Sorry, it took me a second. This would be a good time to switch to... Nuzlocke rules are a thing now, because I haven't finished this fight yet. Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're gonna be using, Bolt Tackle, or Bolt Switch. Bolt Tackle would be interesting. That would be an exciting change of events. Exciting change of events for, Emolga to use a Bolt Tackle. Assuming it is Zebstrika coming up, Flame Charge is always gonna be the thing. You might use Aerial Ace, though. Right. Oh, big man! Forgot about Aerial Ace for a second there. Alright! That's shocking. Get it? Cause... See, it's funny, cause... So, Big Man could survive, I think, anything that Zebstrika could do. Big Man could take at least one hit from anything Zebstrika could do. Flame Charge, Spark, Volt Switch, Quick Attack. So I think I can use this turn to heal Kitty. Okay, hopefully I'm right. probably gonna Volt Switch. Spark, okay. And Spark is, first of all, physical. I don't... The amount of crits that have happened. Of course you're gonna use a Volt Switch now that I use Will-O-Wisp. I need to do... Zebstrike, I used Spark, and it critted on Big Man. Because, you know, what are the odds of that? I'm gonna assume you're Volt Switching, and I can just let you... Okay. First time. First time for everything. Clip another legend, yeah. Hope it's not too late for that. I'm gonna bet on using Volt Switch. Yeah. 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 I'm just gonna let Emolga die to burn. She might heal again, but I don't think she will. That's just my inclination, at least. I'm gonna assume you're Volt Switching again. I mean, Zebstrika likes to use Spark for whatever reason. Spark is 65 power compared to Volt Switch being 70, so I don't really understand why you're using Volt Switch, to be honest. Another mummy. So, yeah, Hex worth. You might get paralyzed to activate, though. Please, for the love of fuck, no crit. Thank you. This isn't why I thought Elesa would be hard. Elesa has been a pain in the ass for the wrong reason. Thank you. Thank you for clipping, Pigman. Do I want to take Takedown? It does a shit ton of damage, but it's got low accuracy and it does recoil. I don't think I want it. It's 85 accuracy. I don't like that at all. At least it's notorious in Nuzlocke. Yeah. Yeah, the accuracy and the recoil, the massive recoil from Takedown is just... No. It's like, Elesa should have been hard for me because she's got attacks that are super effective against over half of my team. But she's hard because she's gotten, like, unbelievable luck with crits. Ooh, Rocket Aaron. Hell yeah. Like, I don't really want to do this work, but a part of me does want to go through and, like, calculate the odds for her to have gotten crits this many times throughout the entire battle. Because with a 1 out of 16 chance, I mean, again, like you mentioned, it might be different in Gen 5. boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It might be different in Gen 5, but I can't imagine it's so different that this happened, you know? I meant to make your head spin, but you shocked me instead. Thanks, Elesa. All things said and done, the fact that I lost only one Pokemon to Elesa, I'm sad about Big Man. I like that little guy. Also, him having Yawn was like really fucking useful. We have other sources for sleep. 2 others, I think. Oh no, I think Sing was on the channel. Either way, I have sleep powder, but it's less guaranteed. More importantly, I'm just sad about Big Man. My oh my, you have a sweet fighting style. I mean, you're a great trainer. Excuse me, oh, here. I want you to have this. I go to shake her hand, but I shake it a little too hard.
Hog pile.
Hog pile. Trying to in-game trade. I honestly hadn't thought about that. If I happen to get the exact right Pokemon for a trade, I might. Could be fun. If you have 4 badges and Killtacular. That's you know what? I'll say it. That's what I just did. If you have 4 badges, including this Bolt badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. And specifically a traded Pokemon thing though, Elesa. I think you should know that. Also, here's this move I like. Feel free to use it, if you want to. Emolga? Ooh, I might. Wow, who would have thought that she'd trade you Volt Switch? Volt Switch lets the Pokemon switch with a different Pokemon after attacking. Of course, if you don't have another Pokemon in your party, you can't switch. You're going to Driftveil City next? Of course, there is a Pokemon gym there after all. Oh, but you won't be able to get there. You know what? I'll fix it so you can cross. Wait for me on Route 5. This was a journey. I'm at least satisfied with, like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it would have ended. If I hadn't been a fool and close out to the fucking, Dismay. Speaking of, though, you know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna heal before I end stream. Because this is definitely the ending after all that. I need a break. Fuck yes, Driftveil City theme. That's something to look forward to. I also need to put Big Man into the box. He's going on vacay. Gonna be a big party at the end. I don't know what I'm actually gonna do, because, like, what the fuck can you do with your extra Pokemon? But, like, I wanna celebrate them helping me get through the game. And also emphasize that, like, yeah, lore, what little lore this run has, not a lot. They're not dead. That'd be a little too sad for Pokemon for my taste. They're just feeling bad. They get a nice rest. Okay. I don't like Pokemon having death in it. That's not what this game is about. A lot of Pokemon in vacation. Listen, they have like a nice group trip. We got a nice like big discount. You know how it is. Looking at this team. Grass type. Grass type. Could be worse, I suppose. But yeah, that went away. Today was the day that happened in, within Pokemons. I can get a Cottonee. Ooh. That would be another repetitive type, wouldn't it? Wait, oh right, as a trade. Honestly, I used a Whimsicott in my first playthrough of Black. So I want to use Lilligant this time. A little variety for my own sake. It's good to know, though. I mean, honestly, if I get another... If I run into... Well, I'll probably just use Dupe's Roll if I run into another one. That's my first encounter. But yeah, thanks for joining me for, hell. It ended up not even, like, for as many crits as there were, and for the fact that I did, in fact, lose a Pokemon. This was, like, the best case scenario in my mind, is, like... I lose one Pokemon because it's Elesa. If I got through that without losing anyone, it would have been a dream. But I'm glad at least. I love Big Man. I love Big Man. Muno's adorable, but wasn't really that useful on my team, if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm glad it was I'm glad it was him over someone like either of the other Pokemon I was using, like. Between Abibi and I got Mask, it was that would have been a loss. That would have been a big loss. But yeah, I'll see if I can find someone else who's online, so we can go say hi and recover from, or at least I can recover from having that happen to me. Oh shit. Wergoth is actually online. After my stream. Oh shit, doing a marathon stream too. Let's fucking go. Let's go say hi. I don't get to raid him that often. Okay. It's been a long time since I have, actually. It's been like months and months and months. Yeah, we got some mystery dungeon tomorrow, so that'll be hopefully less hellish. Be fun. Alright. Have a good time zone. Get sleep if you need it. Let's go say hi to Wergoth. Bye-bye for tonight.